So what I recommend is that you have a Google document open as you're doing your research and working on your project, so you can just copy paste your citations over there and have it there the whole time, instead of trying to go back and find your citations later. There's a couple things that I'm going to show you about citing your sources. The first place that you need to go for all of this is our school website. So everybody go to scis.lovejoyic.net. Okay? On our school website, if you go to the libraries page, it's going to provide you with quite a few resources. The first one that I want you to look at is near the bottom. It's in bright letters. It says Mac and Via. This is going to get you into our databases, and I believe I've showed a few of you this before. Make sure that you choose the right school. And our login for this is SCIS01, and our password is leopards. All lowercase, no spaces, no capitals. Okay? Does everybody understand this part? Okay, what part did you not hear?
You went kind of fast on me, so
The username or password?
like for how to get Mac and Via.
Okay, so on the library page, right here, look up here. You see this where it says Mac and Via?
Okay.
It's on at the bottom of the library website.
Okay.
Okay? And then our username is SCIS01, and our username is SCIS01, our password's leopards, no spaces, no capitals. Okay? Alright. There's a bunch of different information on this website, and today we're just going to look at our databases, and I'm just going to show you one of them, and it's Britannica School. If you click the green Open Now button, it will take you directly into the database, and you won't have to log into each one separately. So logging in first to Mac and Via will log you into all of your databases. Okay? So, I know you're doing Fighters Against the Darkness, and one of them was Leonardo da Vinci. So I'm just going to see what I can pull up on him. And when I type in his name, there's a couple of different things that are going to come up. The first thing that comes up always on this database is the articles that are available. So let's say that you like this first article right here. Within this article, these articles can be kind of long. And so over here on the side, these are the headings within the article, kind of like the table of contents. Does everybody see this right here, this check mark in the box? You click on that, and it's going to pull up your citation. Now let me tell you a couple things about this citation. The first part of the citation is the title of the article. After that, it says where you got it from. So you got it from Britannica School. And then it says the company that puts that together, which is Encyclopedia Britannica. Next is the date that the article was created. Sometimes, and I don't know what Ms. Love's standards are going to be for this yet, but she may say, I want you to have an article published between this year and this year, or only this many years old. And so that date says when it's published. Next comes the link to the article, and then it says when you access the information. One important thing about saying when you access the information is maybe this company takes down the article, or maybe they change something on the article, and if it's different than what's in your project, Ms. Love can see, oh, well, they accessed it on October 31st, and I'm grading it on November 15th, so maybe there was a change here. So that kind of gives yourself some safety there. Does everybody understand how to get to this? Okay, so if you use this article, what you could do is copy this citation right here. Make sure you get all of it. The periods are important, the quotation marks are important, all of it's important, and paste it into your Works Cited page so that you have that information. Now, let's say for your project you need a picture, and you like this one right here. Whenever you click on a picture or find a picture within our databases, it will also give you the citation for it, and that is the same symbol, so you just click this check mark in the box. And it includes the same information that I talked to you previously about with the article citation. And that is going to be down here at the bottom. Everybody see that? Does anyone have any questions about Encyclopedia Britannica? Yes, ma'am, Miss Love.
I have a question about this, because this is before my time.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, I know that for their articles, they will have a works cited page for me. And this is gonna be a presentation. They're gonna be doing prezzies. When they cite a picture, does that go on the works cited page, or can they just put that under the picture itself in the presentation?
They need to do both.
Okay, right.
Good question, Ms. Love. Anybody else have any questions? Okay, so I'm going to leave Encyclopedia Britannica if everybody's good with that. We good with that? Okay, so I'm going to leave here. And if you go through here on Mac and Via, it will give you a bunch of different databases that you can search for things based on your needs. The next thing I'd like to show you, does everybody see back on the library page, about halfway down, there is blue words that say Fall at Destiny. Search Fall at Destiny. If you go and search something right here, this is going to pull up the information about books and resources that we have available in the library. So let's see if we have anything on Mr. Da Vinci here. Looks like we do. For example, this Who Was Leonardo da Vinci? Let's say I really like that one, and that's the one that I want to use for my project. First, when you click on it, it tells you, this green triangle right here tells you that the book is checked in. It's available in the library. The next thing, the call number, that means the location of the book in the library. So it's in biography under LEO. Now, our nonfiction section, if you remember, is organized based on subject, and then our biography is based on the person's last name that the book is about. Now, does everybody see over here in the corner where it says Cite? If you click on that, that's going to pull up a citation for the book. So if you use a book from our library, you can get the citation from here. Like with the other one, it starts with the author's last name. This one does, because it's a different type of resource. Starts with the author's last name, then it has the book title, where it was published, who published it, and the year. Now again, the year could be important because Miss Love might say, I only want a book that's this old. Oh, almost lost the mouse. Any questions about this before I move on? Okay, now remember how I told you about copy the stuff over to your works cited page? Well, on your works cited page or document, whatever Miss Love is going to have you guys do, that needs to be in alphabetical order by resource. So for example, this one starts with Edwards. So you need to make sure that you're conscious when you're copying, pasting those onto your works cited page, that you put them in the appropriate order. It's easier to do it as you go along than to do it later. And one last thing that I'm going to show you, if you, on the library page, if you click right here in the sidebar where it says Library Symboloo, it's going to pull up another resource list for you. This one I put together myself for you guys. And if you look over here on the left, there are 3 citation resources for you. Now, this is very helpful because used to, you had to write out the citation yourself and know where to put the periods and the commas and everything, and that can be kind of difficult. So I'll just pick one. I went to EasyBib. You guys are welcome to use any of the ones that you like, whichever one serves your purposes the best. EasyBib, whenever it opens up, let's say you found some information from an outside website that wasn't on our databases, you paste the URL right here. Now you may want to know what the URL is. In this box up here, that's the URL. You copy the whole thing and paste it into that box, and it will cite the information from that website for you. You may have to input some things like the date that you access the information or something like that, but it's going to put most of it up there. Now, right here, if you click book, you can type in the title of the book, and it will autofill all the information for your citation for you there. Then you just copy the resource and paste it onto your works cited page. Okie dokie? Now, does anyone have any questions about this or any of the other things that I showed you today? and I gave you a lot of information at one time. If you find yourself confused or you have forgotten a step, you can always come ask me. Or on this library resource page, it's over here on the sidebar, library resource page. I put together some video tutorials, and so all this information that I've just discussed is on that database tutorial, so that if you've forgotten something or you want to review the information that I just told you, it's right here on this video in case you need it. Okay? All right.
All right.